Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Mr. Irish Television. All right. Solve an equation with variables on both sides. All right, today is Thursday, so that means that tomorrow we're going to have a Friday quiz. This is a good chance to practice. So it's going to get increasingly difficult as we go. Step one is always to combine like terms. Or first distribute, my bad. Distribute is first, or combine like terms, and or. So sometimes we might have that. Two, get all variables on one side of the equal sign. Next one, get the numbers on other side of the equal sign. And then solve. There we go. So all those, write those down. I'll give you a second to do it. Pause the video if you need. All right, cool. So combine like terms, or distribute or combine like terms. I don't have that here, so I'm gonna skip that step. Get all the variables on one side. Okay. So I like to do the least variable. So when I have this situation, I like to do the least variable because I have 4 terms. So I'm going to subtract 6r because 6r is less than 7r. There you go. So 6r minus 6r is 0. 7 is left. 13 is left. 7 minus 6r is 1r. Okay, so now I got the r there. Cool. So now I have the variables here. The numbers got to be on the other side. So I got to get this 13 out of here. That's a positive 13, so I'm going to subtract 13. 7 minus 13. Well, what is that? Well, 13 minus 7 is 6. 7 minus 13 is negative 6. And 1r right there. 1 times anything is itself, so 1 times r is just r. So r is negative 6. Got it. Cool. All right, this one, number 2. 13 minus 4x equals 1 minus x. Write that down. I'm going to put like a little 1 right there, so negative 1. So whenever I see an x by itself, I always put a 1 next because that helps me solve it. Cool. All right, next. Whoop! Which one is the, distributed combined like terms? Nope. Which one is the least x? So I have negative 4x and negative 1x. Which one's smaller? Negative 4, right? So I add 4x on both sides. Why? Because I'd rather owe $1 than owe $4. So this one is less. Next, 13, still over here. 1, still right there. 4x minus 1x, or negative 1x plus 4 is 3x. Yes. Take it from here, solve it. Oh, yeah, the number's got to be on this side. So subtract 1. Opposite of multiplication is division. There we go. 3 times 4 is 12. Got it. X equals 4. Okay, number 3. Ooh. This one's a little tougher. Check it out. So, whoop. What do I notice? So I take stock of what I have. Oh, I have, put a 1 here, put a 1 here. I see I have like terms on this side equal sign, not this, this. So I'm going to actually combine like terms first. So before I do anything with the variables on other side, whatever, I combine like term. So negative 8 minus 1x. So I put these together. 1 minus 3, or 1 plus negative 3x. 1x plus negative 3x is negative 2x. Got it. Okay, so what do I see here? Oh, I see an opening because I'm not going to look for the least x or whatever because I know that the x is over here. And if I add 2x here, I'm actually going to have nothing over here. So maybe I just want the variables over here and I'll be good to go. So I'm going to add 1x to both sides. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1x. And over here, don't forget that negative in front of the 8. There we go. Opposite of multiplication is division. There we go. Negative 8 divided by negative 1 is Positive 8. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. Positive 8. So x equals positive 8. There you go. Last one. Looking good. All right. N plus 2 equals negative 14 minus n. So I'm going to put a 1 here, a 1 here. This might help. Put a whoop right there. Put a line down there. All right, so now I have an option about where to put the numbers. So that it's not just variables on one side. So here I just had variables and no numbers. I have variables and numbers on either side. So now I get to not combine like terms or distribute. There's none of that. So I'm here. So now I have an option. So my option, I'm actually going to pick the least one. So negative 1 is less than 1. So I'm going to do the opposite of negative 1n, which is positive 1n. 1n plus 1n is 2n. Got the 2 there. Got the negative 14. There we go. So now I need the numbers on the other side. So I got the variables here. Numbers go on the other side. So this has got to go. Opposite of positive 2? Negative 2. Yeah. 2n equals negative 14 minus 2, negative 16. Opposite of multiplication? Division. This is 1. 1 times n is just n. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. There we go. Nice job, everybody. Those are 4 examples. Now you should be able to practice. Make sure you practice really well because we have a Friday quiz coming up. Get ready. Worth a lot for your 4th quarter grade. Good job.